Hey guys, welcome to our Saturday night thrift haul. We go live every Saturday night at 8:30 Mountain Time to show you our junk that we have thrifted. We tell you how much we paid. We tell you how much we paid for it, how much we're going to sell it for, and we tell you what, if anything, we're going to do with it. And then at the end, we usually paint something. If you want to shop along with us, visit JamieRayVintage.com, click Saturday Thrift Haul. Everything is listed, or Caitlin will be dropping links as we show stuff, but stuff is already listed and it sells fast. So definitely check that out. We got 99% of this from one.
I titled this, "We were striking out until we hit the jackpot at one store," because literally we'd been to three other thrift stores this week. And we only had like maybe enough to fill up a half a cart. And we usually walk out of there with 2 carts, and that's what we show you. So this is 2 carts worth from one thrift store.
It was plentiful. We actually, the stuff from the other thrift stores, I actually just put in the garage. I was like, I'll save that for next week because this haul was so big. I just wanted to put it all together.
Here,
so
let's do a quick pan, and then I'm going to bring the camera in so I don't have to like break my arm to show you guys.
I'm going to get a drink of water because I'm still getting over being sick, and I'm like,
we're feeling better, right? I feel like it's been forever that we've been like, oh yeah, we're still sick. But
well, you were sick for like a week before me, so I'm like actually
Wednesday will be 2 weeks for me.
Yeah,
like of actually being like really, I was getting sick, and then Wednesday, like almost 2 weeks ago, really hit me hard. Anyway, we're not here to tell you about being sick. We're here to show you junk. So we're going to start showing you.
We are excited about the junk tonight. Somebody said, congratulations, Lehigh. Thank you. Thank you. Our football team. I say ours because it's our town. We're one. Our kids all play for Lehigh.
There are people on the team that tease Jamie that she might be Lehigh's biggest fan.
I am Lehigh's number 1
She brings a cowbell to every game. She rings it vigorously.
I have a whole Lehigh wardrobe attire.
She knows all the cheers and does them with the girls.
So do you.
It's true.
It's also true. You might be number 2 fan.
Yeah.
Our Lehigh won the 5A state football championship in triple overtime yesterday.
Oh, man, it was a game.
Which is why our video that was supposed to go up last night didn't go up till this morning, because by the time we got home, Zev had to milk Buttercup. She was a couple hours overdue. And I had to be in the victory parade with the little boys.
Had to.
Got to honk down Main Street and wave at people and flash the Lehigh L sign out the window. Anyways, super fun time. But yeah, it was exciting.
Also fun in other news, Skyridge, the school up the street, it's like 5 minutes from our house, is a 6A high school. Lehigh. Also won 6A football championship yesterday. And I was like, it's a Lehigh City sweep.
Yeah, it was very exciting.
Great. It was fun. We watched half of that game too.
We'll talk more about it later. Let's get to the junk.
This picture, I saw it across the way. I was in the yard and I saw it like 8 shelves over, and I beelined to it. I don't know why I did, because, no one was snagging it. It does have a little bend over here. It's going to get painted. It's good shape. I might try to reach down in there and hammer this bend down. We'll see if I can find something that'll fit, because my hand doesn't. But where'd my tag go? Oh,
an old Victorian shoe.
It's cool.
I don't know why.
It's because this is very pointy, and I don't know. See,
my
if
mom
you do it like
loves
this.
She saw it and she was like, ooh.
She saw it at the table and she's like, ooh, look at that. It was $6. We're going to paint it up. And if I can't do the repair, it's still going to be cool. But we're going to sell it for $28.95 after the repairs.
You'll get a couple of,
paint
paint, some distress, some waxes. Jennifer gave us a super chat. Thank you, Jennifer, for that.
Appreciate that. That's awesome of you.
What class is Lehigh High School? So Lehigh is 5A. And then the other high school in Lehigh, called Skyridge, because we have 2 high schools, is 6A. So that is I'm guessing that's a classification.
So you go to a 6A school once you hit 2,100 students enrolled. And we're at Lehigh's at 1,800 and Skyridge is at 2,600 or something. They're a big school. That school's only been around since Harrington was a sophomore. 5 or 6 years.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to show this because we got messaged, we showed a little reel of kind of some little teaser, and we got messaged several times about this, and we had to just tell people, hey, it'll go live at 8:30. If you have the app, the Jamie Ray Vintage app, you'll get a notification as soon as the thrift haul items are all live and on the website. And so hopefully whoever messaged first was quick to the punch, because this was $3. We're not going to paint it. It doesn't have any chips. It's got like one little tiny ding in the back here on the black, but we're selling it for $34.95.
So I looked up barn cookie jar.
Yeah.
And most of them were between $70 and $80. And none were as cute as this one. So apparently barn cookie jars are all the rage.
Well, that's basically half off, $34.95.
I always try to be less than what I'm finding for, because that's in super, super good. Even the gal when we were checking out was like, oh, that's in really good shape. They're usually all chipped up. So definitely, if that's something you want, don't miss out on that, because I know there were a ton of people asking for it. I think Caitlin even got
There's probably a high chance it's already been sold.
Yeah. I haven't. I'm trying to go through and see if it'll show me what's
I'm
sold.
also going to show this. I questioned Jamie's purchase on this because it's very dusty.
You
and she
dare
always,
question me.
I did. I don't dare.
I'm using my deep, sick voice.
I don't do it. I don't dare question you. It happens a lot. Because I'm like her, I'm like her person to bounce ideas off from.
Board.
Yeah, I have
my
to.
junking sounding board.
I
That's
sometimes
what you
do have to be the voice of reason and be like, nah, don't do it.
Sometimes
but anyway, the ivy is dusty, and she usually does not like ivy as far as greenery.
I'll tell you why I bought it. Because this ivy, you probably can't tell, is dark. I actually don't hate dark ivy. I don't like the light green, fake looking stuff. This is actually very realistic looking. I know, because we just came back from the land of ivy, otherwise known as England. So I like the look of this ivy because it's dark. I love the 3 topiaries. I'm obsessed with this little, detail at the top, and the fact that it's potted. So we're going to paint the bottom and make it a little bit cuter than this brown.
I will air hose off the greenery,
and
most of the dust.
Damp rag would take it off.
Most of the dust will come right on.
It was $6, but once we paint it all up, it's going to be $59.95. But here's the thing. It would be well over $100 in a floral shop, because these topiary things are flipping expensive.
Greenery is getting out of control, like fake greenery.
Oh my gosh.
Raise your hand if you're like, how come that plastic leafy thing over there costs $120?
Yeah. So anytime I find it, I would prefer to buy something thrifting and then upcycle it and make it look better than to try to buy new supplies. But hold on, we're not done. We're not talking about this is my vision for it. I'm going to paint the bottom and just make it good for every day. But how cute would it be with twinkle lights and red ribbon?
Oh, you could get it done.
It would be amazing. So anyways, that's the plan for that one. I normally just say no to ivy because a lot of it's cheesy looking, but those were cool.
I almost got told no on these. Jamie's like, oak leaves? Really? What are you doing with those? So I think they're actually pretty cool shape. They're pressed tin. I'm going to paint the whole thing kind of like a neutral cream color, might even go like sandy blonde. What?
I had an idea, but you tell me your idea and I'll tell you what I think.
And then I'm going to probably do like a light green wash over the leaves and let that drip down onto the base. That's my plan. What was your plan?
So I took a picture of this and I was laying in bed this afternoon, getting everything listed on the website. And I thought, what if we painted them copper?
That would actually probably just be done.
And then a little bit of white wax just to make them look a little oxidized in all the cracks. I was like, these would be gorgeous copper. So, I mean, you can paint them how you want because I told you not to buy them.
That does sound easier. And I love using the copper patina, the pennies from heaven that DIY has. You can pick it up at jamierayvintage.com.
So these are going to be
It's amazing.
Copper set of candlesticks. They're going to be really pretty.
All right. I hope you sold them for enough because, okay, $29.95 for the set.
And how much did you pay for each of them?
I paid $3 for this one, and I think she did, the shorter one wasn't priced. I think she did it for $2.
I still think once we make these copper
so
for
$5
is going to be a phenomenal price.
Is what we're into these. Trying to give you, we were telling you the prices we bought them for before we do anything to them to kind of hopefully give you some idea of either A, what you can save if you DIY it yourself, or B, what's realistic. I mean, this is our area, but we ship nationwide. So
yeah, I feel like we're pretty like down the road. But anyways, that's my idea. All right, let's see. Copper would be awesome. Cynthia says, I think they're better as is. I think Cynthia actually likes a lot of stuff as is. I remember that comment a few times. I don't know if she does or not.
It's okay.
But we're cool because I feel like different strokes for different folks. And sometimes I paint stuff and I'm like, yeah, I was better before. So it happens.
We are not doing anything to this enamel.
Cynthia laughed. I'm glad she catches my sense of humor because I'm like, I don't really know Cynthia IRL, so maybe she won't like that. But
she'd probably be a super good friend. You guys could catch some Denny's in the morning for breakfast, all those things. Jamie's like secretly in love with like a good omelet and tons of eggs with Cholula on it in the morning these days.
I prefer if you make it though, so I don't have to wear a bra.
Oh, go out to Denny's?
No, I would rather just eat it at home.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm like, you can make it without a bra on.
All right, let's get back to the red bucket in your hand before we start talking about that.
In my mind, I'm like, that's pretty much every day around the house. I mean, fun fact, about 50% of the live streams are just a big baggy sweater.
No, the girls are tethered. All right,
This was $3. Super great price on this fun Christmas enamel with the black rim on the top, the black wooden painted handle. We're selling it for $13.95. Gonna wipe it down and send it on its way.
Yeah, it's not gonna get
It's perfect for this time of year. It's a good red for all year round. But how cool would this be with like some greenery or like pine cones in it right now? It's just, they're perfect.
Or paintbrushes. Every time I see something for organizing, I'm like, I could put paintbrushes in
Jamie's
that.
like, but you hide all your paintbrushes
my paintbrushes are stored in a drawer. But if I had
them down in a drawer.
If I had a craft room, they would be stored in a bucket. And someday we will remodel the 3rd floor at the church or the 2nd floor, one or the other, and I will get a painting studio. And I'm going to have a bucket of paintbrushes. But for now, they're in the hutch over there in a drawer.
We were going to do it this winter, but we've committed to getting all the ticky-tack stuff done at the house that we've been ignoring because we bought a 130-year-old church to turn into a shop and didn't have time to really roll into finishing the basement in this house. Yeah,
basement first. So hold on, we had a question. Denise says, how do you purchase from you? Denise, JamieRayVintage.com. Jamie with no E at the end.
It's in the Saturday Thrift Haul collection.
Click Saturday Thrift Haul, or Caitlin is on here dropping links while we're live. So you'll see her drop links periodically and as we're listing stuff. But it's always best to go to the website first and see the whole collection because things sell.
So this is one of those, we like to call them corbels because they remind me of a corbel.
It's a corbel shelf.
But yes, corbel shelf. It's resin. It's got hanging hardware in the back. Got it for $4 at the thrift store. Oh, excuse me. We're going to paint it and sell it for $22.95.
I feel like I can do better than the people in probably China or Taiwan.
A machine probably did this.
Machined that. I feel like I can make that better. So we're going to paint it. It's going to be awesome. Just see if there's any questions.
Really quick while she's looking at questions, if you guys have any yet. Usually the questions don't come till we start painting. We announced it yesterday morning. Yesterday morning, the new stencil packs are in. These are brand new for our Black Friday, leading up to Black Friday sale. And you can get all 3 packs. I think they come in at $26.85 if you order all 3 right now. They're they're more than 50% off. This is a bunch of fun numbers. We're going to be using these letters, and there's numbers too. Yeah. We're going to be using these a little later in the live stream. And then we've got the Christmas pack with, this is all of the 12 names of Christ.
And it's not necessarily Christmas. I brought them out because I thought, wouldn't it be so cute to use for ornaments? But Jesus is good year round. So we're going to never not have them. I just think it'd be cool.
And then these are a bunch of labels that really are going to work well with these.
And also the names of Jesus fit in the labels too. They all work together. And they're good for Christmas ornaments, but I actually designed them because I thought people aren't going to want to buy stuff the end of November for Christmas crafting because a lot of people have done a lot of it already. So I wanted to make it worth a little bit of Christmas crafting, but also something that could be used year round. So yeah, they're sold individually, but if you buy all 3.
They're on sale until Cyber Monday is over, which is November 28th.
Yeah, if you buy all 3, it's just under $27, and that includes shipping. So boom, boom. There you go.
All right. We have more festive jar. I've actually been picking up a ton of glass because I cannot get enough things to store milk in. I would like to be able to rotate my milk storage out with dishes that are already clean, but we're basically like drinking the milk, washing the dish, and then I got to like reuse it right there. Let me show you what I've been getting for my milk. I wouldn't use that for milk. That's a little bigger, but I've been looking for all kinds of fun bottles.
Doris, I actually just logged into the stream just to see if the reception was poor, but it's fine on my end, and I'm just watching it not on my Wi-Fi, and it's good. So maybe hop out and hop back in. It could be your internet.
So these are a couple of Anchor Hawking bottles. I'm always picking these pictures up, and sometimes they're great and sometimes they're not, but this is fresh buttercup milk here from Thursday. And look at how well this is small enough that Jack can go in there and get a drink versus like the big gallon pitchers that are like plastic and open. So I'm looking for more of these.
I missed it. I was like, why are we showing them this?
Oh, I'm telling you, I've been collecting like big glass jars like crazy.
The best is that the big mammoth.
I can show them that too, but don't skip over. If you're in your thrift store and you're looking for like containers and things, don't skip over the glass section. There's all, I got these for like $1 each.
Or if you happen to have a milk cow in your backyard too, and you need containers for your milk.
This is the coolest one. We're not sure what was in here. I'm not going to shake it because it's got a cream line on it and I got to scoop that off. But this jar is like a smallmouth mason jar, but a gallon.
Zeb's my milkman. I am having an affair with the milkman.
Is it really an affair if you've got a license?
I don't know.
Because I definitely have one of those. I had to drive to California to get it.
That is also a true story.
All right. This big jar, now that I'm done with my milk bandstand, was $5. We're selling it for $19.95. The lid does seal, but it's kind of, the seal is on its way out. So I would say just, you know, use it for decor or something that, like, if you're
dog treats.
Yes.
It would be so cute with Christmas ornaments and fairy lights.
Or like
craft supplies.
I think like wrapped candies or even like hardtack candies would be good in here.
Yarn.
Lots of fun things.
I could come up with a million things to put in jars. Like in my mind, I have all these ideas that I want to do with things. That's why I love having a shop, because I don't really have a place to execute all my ideas here, but then I can buy all the stuff and then I can like set it up different ways in the shop, and it's so fun to like play with it. All
right. These were probably underpriced and we got a steal at the thrift store. They were $1 each. We're selling the set, hold on to your hats, for $34.95, because were you to buy these individually, this one would be $22.95 or something like that at the store, and this one would probably be close to $30
or more. And these are in really good condition, and I never can find this style of French bread basket like anywhere.
Oh, this one was $2. This one was $2.
And I probably actually would sell them for more, but this one fits inside of this one, so for shipping it won't be hard.
You're selling them as a set, right?
I'm selling them as a set. And my favorite thing about these is that they're like the light, not shiny, not orange wood.
Yeah,
I know that sounds.
Sometimes they get orangey, or sometimes they're like that. It's like they dipped them in stain.
My vision for these is you have a gathering, you layer in some flour sack towels, and you put in your fresh baked bread, rolls, whatever. Or if you're having like a nacho bar, you could put like a taco, like tortilla chips in them. Or you could decorate them like a bunch of apples in the fall. Anyways,
I was trying not to eavesdrop on those gals in front of us at the competition today, but they were looking at a lot of wedding stuff on Pinterest, and they were like brandishing their phone back and forth.
You
like
were phone peeping?
I couldn't stop it. They were basically
hey, you want to follow
we were in the bleachers, and they were basically like putting it in my face. Like they were not trying to hide what they were showing. Anyway, there was a setting like this that had like, it was like an old like wire spool, like a big one that like industrial for like electrical lines.
Yeah.
Wire spool, and then it had a couple of these baskets tiered up on like smaller things, and they had it draped all over, and that's what this reminded me of. I'm like, man, wedding right there, done.
You should have told them we got this.
I almost piped in and was like, hey, have you been to Jamie Ray Vintage in Lehigh?
Because we got some stuff bougie on a budget. Because I'm always shocked, because I am a junker and a thrifter, and I go to estate sales, and we're just always buying stuff. Like I'm always shocked at the price when you go to like high-end stores for baskets. I'm like, you want $90 for that basket? 90? But you know, it happens. So, all right, show them your basket. This is Zeb's find.
I love organizing stuff, Check it out. It's in good shape. I thought we're not going to do it unless it sits around at the shop for like 6 months, but I doubt it will. We got it for $3. We're selling it for $19.95. I thought it would be cool to do what Jamie likes to do with the drop cloth, where she kind of frays the edges, and then we stencil the drop cloth with like a grain sack stencil or something, and then decoupage it onto baskets. I thought that this would be a really great candidate for that.
I didn't put that in the listing, so we're actually selling.
We're not doing that. We're selling it as is for $19.95, but just to give you some ideas.
But if I were to do that, I'd probably sell for $29.95. So if it doesn't sell, I'll up the price and bougie it up.
It's just like a really good, like, flat surface and would work great on that.
Diane had a question. Sorry, I scrolled through. Some of the things that you may have seen on some of our reels and shorts this week are not on the thrift haul. They will be next week because we had too much stuff. And so I made the decision to just put everything from today on today's haul, just because it was fun, because we found it all at one store. And then next week, those items.
Well, we were having a struggle. We got like 3 or 4 things. I had 2 things in my truck, and we walked into the thrift store and only bought 2 things. It's unheard of.
Yeah. So those things are all saving for next week, because I'm anticipating not having a ton of time to junk next week. So I just want to make sure we have some stuff. So those will be next week, I promise.
In light of the controversial purchase that I made earlier today, and then the reel that Jamie put up trying to shame me into not buying it, I will be making this over. As you can see, if you saw the reel earlier on Facebook or YouTube or TikTok, I believe, I have already fixed the sword. It was a big old long swordfish, probably like this long, but it was like broken right here. I've already fixed that problem, and now it's just a little baby swordfish nose, or it could be a dolphin or whatever you want with like a majestic unicorn fin, whatever. Anyway, this was $5. Little steep for a piece of wood carving that was broken, right? I'm going to paint it up. We're going to sell it for $19.95. I think you'll be happy with what I'm going to do to it. I've got big plans. That's coming later.
That was a very dramatic relay.
I saw all the comments, all right? I saw the comments. People were like, ew, gross.
Leslie bought your organizer, so we're not going to be decoupaging it.
All right, Leslie.
She also bought,
I know that Leslie has the stuff and the knowledge to do what I was talking about.
Or she could do whatever she wants with it.
If she wants. Or it's actually cool money. Just right there like that.
She also bought that divider that we are going to stencil. So I wanted to show her that. Somebody handmade this. Us, when we are out junking and thrifting, we are all like, oh, that's handmade. I'll take your work for $1.50. How much was this?
It was
$1.50, and I will just finish it, zhuzh it up a little bit, because that saves me time and money. So we are going to zhuzh this up. It's going to get distressed and some stenciling on the front, and it's going to be $22.95.
This looks like a one-board project. This is like a cedar fence post plank or whatever. And it looks like it's one board. They probably got it new down at the hardware store, nailed it together with just some little 18 gauge nails. And then they took it next level and gave it some iron handles on the edge. And that makes this piece. It takes it from regular old wood cubby to, that's actually kind of cool. But yeah, $1.50, gonna stencil it and sell it for $22.95. Or already sold.
Leslie says she's going to put her paintbrushes in it. I think the other organizer, because she has a lot.
Nice. All right, we got to start showing some stuff. It's been story time all night tonight.
I feel like you've been showing some stuff.
My new wool sock.
Did you get a hole?
It's stuck in the chair.
Are your birthday socks.
No.
His sock is stuck in this. Those were not cheap, even though I got a good deal on them because I bought them at Marshall's.
I got it fixed.
Zeb's birthday's tomorrow. He's turning 41 years old.
It's super exciting. It's definitely
and I'm such a good wife that I purchased him wool socks.
It's definitely a blow by year on birthdays.
He didn't want me to buy anything.
Jamie mentioned it this morning, and I had completely forgotten that tomorrow was even my birthday.
Zeb loves new socks like no other, and he mentioned that he didn't have any wool ones, and I do. So today I purchased some wool socks. All right. Anyways,
hear me out really fast.
You have to show stuff.
Hold that up so they can see stuff. I told her, she's like, how much do you love new socks? I'm like, I love new socks that if I could afford it, I would just have all new packs of socks, wear them one time, and then redonate them to the thrift store or whatever. because I love brand new socks out of the package so much.
So for every occasion, if I just buy him new socks, he's super excited. So there's the story. We're talking about this chicken. The chickens had some battle damage. It actually was originally, you know how they're usually multicolors. You can see on the bottom, it was like green and whatever and red, and they spray painted it matte black. I paid $2 for it. I'm going to give it a new paint job so that way you can see that it had some battle damage. And myself for $19.95. It is hand carved and solid wood. And these particular roosters, I probably sold 15 of them because they must be everywhere.
20.
I don't know, but they're super cute. And sometimes I don't even paint
They're all
them.
various sizes depending on what chunk of wood whoever had. Yeah.
And it sold at the shop unpainted.
This is a picture, no markings on it. I'm guessing it's some sort of ironstone. Jamie really loves that kind of style.
It's just
she picked this. It does have a chip in the front. It's a little sharp. I'll sand that, but you know, still very functional. Looks cool. We're only selling it for $16.95 as $1.50. New, this would probably be in the $35 range. So
we're going to put an IOD transfer on the front of it, and I did put in the listing that there has chips, and I included pictures.
The IOD transfer is going to make this. It makes it look awesome.
Every time I find white pottery, like I always buy it because it just looks so good with IOD transfers on it. All right, let me just see if there's...
This is my big bowl of streaky bronziness. I don't know why. Why would they do this paint job on it? Look at that.
Like, they said, everybody's saying happy birthday.
Oh, well, thank you.
I am going to make Zeb pie because I can make pie that he can eat on his special diet. So he's going to get pie for his birthday. We're going to make coconut cream.
Is this a will be painted? Tell me you told them we're going to paint this. Because it was like streaky. I'm like, that would be really cool with our traditional painted up and white or dark wax it.
Yeah,
it all French countryed up.
A two-tone, actually, if I was careful and did like a two-tone paint job, I just think it'd be really pretty.
Or even like, I love doing copper these days around the detail. But this was $4. We're selling it for $28.95. It is resin, but it's very heavy and sturdy.
Sally Bonswell, super chat. What a great thrift haul. Even the swordfish.
Thank you, Sally.
Zeb's affinity for buying animals. All right, these are already sold. But these are bookends. I just saw that they
plaster. Are they resin?
I don't know, but I thought maybe they were for the wall, but they don't have a hook on the back, so they're clearly bookends, and that's why they're heavy because they hold up books. Hence the name bookends. They were $4 each, which was kind of spendy, but I couldn't leave them. My voice is leaving.
Oh, that's a big chat.
It's gonna be $29.95. So we're gonna paint them up, and then be $29.95.
If you've been around a while, you know we don't always get to painting all these things.
More water.
Sometimes we'll do a video in the following week on it, but we're trying to get our Christmas decor up around the house, which we have not yet because we've just been sick.
Oh, we do have Christmas lights, but they're not plugged in.
We can get that fixed pretty easily. But hopefully Monday, don't hold me to it because, you know.
So here's the plan.
I can't make
Monday,
promises.
we're going to paint everything, do a video. And then as soon as that's done, we're going to start working on Christmas. So that way Friday's video, Black Friday, we'll have our Christmas home tour.
Oh, all right.
Sorry, you're going to have to do the whole thrift haul. I'm losing my voice. Here you go.
Okay, I'm ready for it. As you can tell, I'm a little more energetic. You know what happened? I set my thyroid medication down on the nightstand. And I was like, where's my cup of water? Didn't have my water. And so I actually didn't take my thyroid meds until about 4 o'clock this afternoon. So it's like kicking in right now and I'm feeling pretty good.
All right. Well, I did not take thyroid medication because I don't take it. So you show them that
$1.50 rolling pin. We almost always, unless they're antique or legit old, paint the handles. This will be $13.95 with the painted handles. They come out looking really good. I'm thinking the new milk paint color because the milk paint's food safe, and we've got those fun new colors. I think they look real good on these handles. All right, a couple of these are separate, but the listing is the same. There's a drop down. $1.50, $1.50. I couldn't believe it. Usually these are like $5-6 at the thrift stores, even ours that have the great pricing all the time. Where's the price though? We're selling them for $26.95 each is what it says on there.
They're going to get painted up.
Yep.
I was actually thinking this one especially would be good with a new label stencil on it.
Oh, yeah. One of these new ones.
The camera?
We might need to do some painting that uses those. I'm going to be doing my swordfish so that I can redeem my purchase.
I can't do that on live TV. So maybe we'll have to do that
just
on
paint
Monday.
them and then I can label
You can stencil them?
I can label.
I can't stencil, but I don't like to do it live. It makes me stressed.
But these are like French flower baskets. And we saw these all over in France. Like every market, they had just flowers hanging out of tons of these in booths all over the place.
And
it's
these
a
are
real
like
thing.
Cheesy Hobby Lobby style. No offense to Hobby Lobby. We can make it better. I mean, maybe you don't agree, but I'm just saying I feel like we can.
All right. Got this little urn. Usually when we find these, they're like a ceramic or a resin, plasticky. This is pressed tin. Can you hear it? Someone already salt washed it for me. It's got a lot of good texture on there. So we'll probably, I don't know. Are we painting that? I think we should paint it.
We are painting it.
All right. I can never tell because I don't really look at the listings. Jamie's the one that's over there putting them up, and she's like, okay, we'll paint that. We won't paint this. You know what? You know how that happens? She's like, well, that looked good in my shop, that color. And that's how she decides if she's going to paint it or not. But this was $1. Once we paint it, it'll be $19.95.
It's okay as is. I feel like it could be better.
Yep.
It could be better.
Yep.
All right. So this is actually just a little milk glass vase. I believe it's $4.95. And I think I paid like 75 cents for it. It's just going to get washed. It's really dusty.
Yep. Just wash them.
I always like milk glass. Sorry, my nose itches.
And this is a tiny little
It's
urn.
a wee baby.
I think it's resin. Yes.
It is.
It was $1. We're selling for $8.95.
It's getting painted.
I don't know. What is that stain in there?
It's because it used to have a candle in it, so it's got the candle warning.
Oh, gotcha.
So it got burned. So I'm gonna paint it and make it look cute. It's not gonna look much different than ours, but anyways, $8.95. I like anything little is cute.
All right. This has stenciled burlap on it, kind of the same idea I was talking about doing to the basket that Leslie got.
Already done.
Already done. Got greenery, nice
Wood
little
handle.
galvanized tin, wood handle that we love, turned handle. It was $2. We're selling it for $13.95.
That's really cute. I like it.
We always get the greenery. It's so expensive, not at the thrift store. Speaking of greenery, check this out. These are like full-on wedding bouquets. You can have your festive holiday wedding
Maria,
or your summer wedding.
At the shop, she does a lot of staging for me. Said, I need more greenery. And so I heard what she said. I said, well, as long as it doesn't sell, it'll be at the shop. These are normally $10 each for the bundles.
They have the tag on it here.
On them. I paid $2 for 4 bundles, and that's 4 bundles for $2. And so this would be what, like $40?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to sell them for $19.95 each bundle. So this is the holly bundle. And then sunflower bundle. And if they don't sell, then Maria gets to put them in the shop and decorate with them. It's a win-win either way.
This one's pretty great. Like, that's a lot of floral. You could even cut those apart and make like a whole wreath with that.
You could.
Oh, but look at this. Hold on.
Oh my gosh, Zeb's going to show you some home decor tips. He's designing on a whim here.
Wait for it. That one's taller, so it's going to get those. There we go. Oh my goodness.
Hashtag nailed it.
It's like I just walked into a French flower shop.
Just going to drink my water over here.
I've been doing this all day.
So $19.95, the holly or the sunflowers, either or. I'm going to show them this. Okay. So here's the thing. This does have the little hooky-doos on the back, but it like comes off. I don't know.
Oh, I could probably press those back on.
I know, but I was worried that it might break them. But it sits on them just fine. And it comes with all of it's got a hen on the front of it.
It's a recipe holder.
And it says recipes. It's actually vintage.
No, I need to fix that. That's going to make my eye twitch.
Okay. He's going to fix that. And it comes with the little organizers. And apparently they didn't like fish because on the back of fish, it says side dishes. So they just made their own organizer on it. They also added to them, there's cookies plus desserts. And it was originally just cookies. Anyways, they've got all these in here. And then she also saved a piece, and I'm going to include this at no extra charge. She saved the Philadelphia 3-step cheesecake off the Philadelphia cream cheese box. And she cut that and she put it in there before she donated to the thrift store, whoever she was. And you get all of that. The low price of, hold on, $13.95. And it was 75 cents. And it's super cute. And Zeb's about to fix the little hingy doos. All right. Okay, I'm just seeing if there's any question. Zeb, a man out of control. That's why we love you. Yeah, 4 bunches. So Cynthia said, wait, 4 bunches for $19.95. So what we showed you was 4 bunches, just so you know. It's not like 4 times more than you saw. But in that amount, like it's all rubber banded together, and it was 4 bunches. So just making sure we're clear about that one. While Zeb's repairing that, I'm going to show you these very cottage core little framed hand-painted floral. They're like tiles. No, I have the hiccups from all the water. That says hand-painted, made in the USA. They were $2 each, and I'm selling the set for $19.95. They're super cute. All right, hold on. Okay. Next.
You doing all right?
Yeah, my voice is just going. I love gravy boats where the base is attached because I feel like it makes it easier for you not to lose. This is a really good, like good condition gravy boat. It does have a green band around it, and I don't know if that's intentional or a misstep. I don't know. I think it's really pretty. There is one teeny tiny little baby chip right there, but nothing bad, little flea bite. And this is Pope Gosser. It's probably pronounced differently. China, made in the USA, and I'm selling it for $14.95, and I paid $2 for this gravy boat. I looked up this particular set, and it's pretty desirable, and everyone that I found was like $20-ish, so I'm going to sell for $14.95.
Fixed it. Doesn't fall off anymore. Good to go.
No extra charge for the Zeb repair. Let me be the judge of that.
You got to push a little hard on the front.
It's all right.
But it keeps it closed tight.
Look at that. I hope somebody buys this just for that. So
well,
cute.
You know, if not, it's cool anyway.
All right.
Okay, this is a little more modern than I normally grab, but I'm like, it's charcuterie season. It's the time for all of the holiday parties and your meats and all the things. And even if it wasn't, this would be like fun on top of a table runner as a centerpiece. You could build it up and like decorate it all up.
It looks like it's exotic wood. It ain't pine.
No, it's not pine. It's a hardwood.
I mean, I don't know.
I don't know where it was made.
Hold on.
It's Hearth and Home with magnolia. What?
No, you and Joe have the same style because that's the one you picked.
I know.
Your inner Joanna Gaines is showing.
I was channeling Joe.
All right. Well, we purchased
and thinking about Chip and his castle build right now.
We purchased it for, I know you're jealous,
$6,
and we're selling it for $24.95.
Yeah.
I feel like that's pretty good.
Yeah, no.
It's in good condition too.
You could even do like a bunch of those candles that we have, like the beeswax ones, or do like
the antique candle company ones.
Yeah, they would look good in that.
Look at you upselling.
I'm just.
Rebecca says she's new here and she loves how much you support me. I like it too, but I kind of support you too.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't. What happened?
I don't know.
Overheating, shutting down.
What? Is the camera going?
No, I can still. Oh, stay. People were coming back.
Hold on. Let me turn the camera off.
Hold on. Hold, please.
And see if we can get this back.
I
got to do some painting.
How in the world is it overheating?
I don't know. It's not even hot.
If it doesn't come back.
Can they still hear us?
Yeah, I think so. If it doesn't come back.
We will restart it.
We will restart it. Okay, hold on.
Oh, it still says it's hot. I'm going to put it in auto mode and see if that fixes it.
Okay. Get an ice pack, Caitlin says. Okay, you fix that side. I'll get it.
It's because you got the heater cranked up.
Oh my gosh, just because it's 70 here and not 68.
Yeah. Could be.
Hold on. I got an ice pack for its boo-boo. Caitlin,
all right, we're coming.
Caitlin's my IT person. I'm going to have to take a picture of that because that's hilarious. And I will put it in stories later so you guys can see.
All right, hang on. I'm going to turn it off and turn it back on again. One more try, guys.
Rashonda says tonight's live is too hot to handle. We could also just go live on the camera that's on the laptop. It's not great.
Yeah. Hold on.
I'm just gonna sit here and drink my water.
Drink it.
Kate Berg says, "Yep, Cynthia Fisher. It's like we're sitting together in the dark."
Oh no, we don't want that.
Will the sound go through? Hey guys.
Yeah, we're back. The sound's all still going to go through because that's through the computer.
All right.
Okay.
Sorry for. Oh, this is a bad angle. I
You gonna
promise
sit
I
over
look
there?
better than this. I'm gonna. Yeah, that's too close.
All right. Well, I don't know why that thing overheated. I might have to take it in for a checkup. I don't know that this is kind of grainy.
That's all
That's
right.
the
It's
difference
better than
between
nothing.
the fancy camera and.
It's the difference between the $3,000 computer and the $5,000 laptop.
All right. Well, I'm gonna keep showing stuff. This is like a little wall hanger, but wood. It's made out of old trim, and I love it. It's super awesome.
We're not gonna paint it because it's cool.
If you don't buy it, I'll use it to hang something in my shop with.
Honestly, it looks like something that William Bell made.
It could be.
And sometimes I see stuff and I'm like, I think I've seen him make that.
I
He's
even
a local
like the
maker
good
that
green.
we're friends with. It's
Oh
super
no,
cute.
we dropped down to $8.59.
That's all right.
But
our true friends are still here.
$2 on this at the thrift store, selling for $19.95. It's like old, like molding down here on the bottom. All right. Got another wall pocket. This one was $2. If you guessed that we're painting it, you guessed right.
The mustard and the brown baby poop situation is not hanging out. It's gonna get painted. It was $2, or sell it for $20-something.
$22.95. Wall pockets are hot. People are putting anything and everything into them, from floral to hanging towels and stuff out of them.
Everybody, all my friends are still here. Thank you for being here, guys. All
righty. We've got this. This is like a big planter
vase.
I think it's cement. Yes, painted cement.
Plaster.
It might be. No, that's cement.
And it's chippy, and I'm not painting it because it's so good.
It is good.
And it's heavy.
It is
heavy.
It was $3, $19.95.
It's weapon grade. All right.
I got a little sun.
All right.
I feel like my cheeks are burning up. It's because you cranked the heater up to 70.
I will go turn the heater
That's why my camera's overheating.
I put an ice pack on your camera.
It's because it does feel really super hot in here, though. Like
it got up to 71.
I'm a little sweaty.
I turned it down to 69.
All right. I love the rope braided metal detail on this, and the whole thing is metal. So anytime I can buy solid metal stuff, I do, especially when it's only $5.
The fake rust sponge painting is bad.
That is bad.
It is so bad.
It's going to be $24.95 once we give it a good paint job and probably some.
What do you think we're going to do inside? What do you think would be good?
You know what would be fun is some of the new Christmas inlay from IOD. But
that would be fun. I was also thinking decoupage paper.
Oh yeah,
I'm surprised you didn't say decoupage paper.
We could decoupage paper it. That's kind of dark though. We'd have to put like some white paint in there so that it brightens it up.
Yeah, for sure.
Is this crystal?
It is, but you can't hold it like you got put down.
I'm seeing the prisms.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound ringy.
I need a. Oh, hold on, my finger's not working.
It's fine.
Hold on.
It's $3, and we're selling it for $19.95. Is what we.
No, that doesn't sound right.
No, it's not.
But there's prisms.
There are prisms. Maybe it's just because of this dome shape. It's not letting it get all ringy.
Anyways, It's
You were
probably
trying to.
crystal for $19.95. I put crystal in the listing because it looked like crystal to me. It's heavy and there's prisms.
You were trying to break this.
It was not. It was $3 that we're selling for $19.95.
It's really good quality glass if it's not crystal.
It's crystal.
All right. These windows, we actually sell them at the shop. But this one, I think it took a fall or something, or it had like a staple blow through. It's busted. Yeah, it looks like a staple went through the wrong way. It's broken. We're going to fix that up, paint it up. And then once it's painted fun, it'll be $29.95.
It's going to be cute. I've actually wanted to paint one of these for a long time, and now I have the perfect excuse.
All right, you got to pass me stuff.
Comment.
Oh, let's look at some comments. Okay.
Questions?
Felix says, still here.
I already read all those.
You read all the still here's.
Sherry says you're glistening, but are there any questions?
Glistening, that's not glistening. No. Leslie said put a transfer in there. Leah Drake said put Jesus in it. I don't know what that means. Is that for the
what we're gonna decoupage?
Oh, for the decoupage. Okay. All right. Looks like everybody's. Oh, could it be? Brandy says could it be pressed glass? It might be. It might be pressed glass. But either way, it's good heavy. That's why we're leaning towards crystal because it's heavy.
All right.
This
is why Seb doesn't read comments.
I either read them all or nothing.
That's it.
Okay.
You go over that way.
I just wanted to show them this grayish black colander.
Look at this colander. It's amazing.
It is amazing.
Matte.
It's got white speckling on there.
It's got little feet.
I love the feet on it.
No rust.
There is a little spot
rust
here.
On the side, but not in the bottom where it would actually matter.
Yeah. It's just on the lip here, and it's not even that bad. You could seal that and done.
$1.50. I'm selling for $19.95.
Right,
I actually love this a whole lot. Like, this is definitely something that I would use.
Is this your water or my water?
It's mine.
All right, I'm gonna start setting up. We only have like maybe four things to show them.
Okay, little box, $1.50, nailed on the bottom, really well made. Gonna get painted and be $9.95. I love these little boxes. I always say it wrong. Long burger. You know what I mean. This Longaburger, it's probably backwards on camera. But anyways, very collectible basket. Probably costs way more than I'm going to sell it for. I got this from Joanne AC. It's got cute little like berries on top of it, and it's $19.95 for this basket. I think we have one thing left to show after this. But okay, so these don't look like much, but they were $1 for all of them. And really, I just bought them because I wanted a base for craft supplies. There's this gal, her name is Carmen. I think her business is Carmen's Curiosities. Don't hold me to it. But she took these and she hammered them flat. And then she put IOD on them and turned them into ornaments. And ever since I saw that, I wanted to do that. So I'm going to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ornaments. And they're going to be,
I think $14.95.
$14.95 each once they're done. So this is not really like as is, obviously not worth $14.95, but I'm going to use this as a base for my craft supplies, and I'm going to put IOD on them and a ribbon and make them into really,
we didn't show them the wreaths that are back behind you.
Or you need to show them also that tote.
I'll bring the tote around.
Okay. And then I'll show them the wreaths. I actually think we only have one left if we have any because I saw 2 sold.
This is the tote we painted yesterday morning, and it's going to be $42.95. We're not quite done with it yet.
It needs to be distressed. We need to get the chippy paint off, and then we're going to stencil it really cool. And I was going to tell you about this. I feel like we're FaceTiming right now because that's the quality of the video. So it's this very intimate video here. A lot of times you get these and they're rusty inside, which this one is. And so my trick is to clean them. We need to really sand this.
Sand that hinge up?
Yep, we'll sand it up. I cleaned it, and then I put liquid patina. I only did 1 coat. I'm going to do 2. But, ta-da! It's like seals the rust in, and I'm not saying it's perfect, right? Like it'll be 100% good, but anytime I have something like this, I always seal the rust in with liquid patina if I want it to be usable, so rust doesn't get everywhere. And we did that. Did we use liquid patina or Big Top? We used some sealer on our table at the shop.
Oh, that was Big Top.
Zeb's gonna fix this. But anyway, so you don't have to bang it like I just did. It's because we put paint on the hinge.
Yeah, I'll get it fixed. I'll do that like 100 times and loosen it up.
Yeah, any length. I just want to give you guys that pro tip about the rust because it does help.
All right, I'm excited for this. I'm gonna paint that swordfish up so good.
Okay, I'm gonna show them these. So these were the find of the day. Look how cute this is. I actually found 5. I found 2 just slightly bigger than this that I'm keeping, one for my door and one for the shop. The other day, I wanted to buy a evergreen wreath at Costco. I usually do every year because I don't hate. I just don't like the fake greenery as much as the real greenery because it doesn't look realistic. But the fake greenery that doesn't look bad, I don't know. It's usually really expensive. And Zeb said, why don't you invest in it? You can use it year after year. And I'm like, well, I don't know. I don't think I can do it. Anyways, so I didn't buy anything. The day we went to the thrift store and I found these. This is, I've never really seen this before, preserved evergreen. So you can smell it. It smells like a pine tree. And they have basically put like a treatment on here to preserve it. And they're very expensive. These actually are basically in new condition. And they had a price tag on them for $75 each. And then there was one, the bigger, just picture the ring just outside this bigger. And they were $124 each, the original price tags on them from the fancy bougie floral store. And we are selling them for $39.95 for this size. And I'm not selling the bigger ones because I'm keeping them. And I think we already sold 2, but we might have 1 left because I bought 3. But they're super great. And they look real because they actually are real evergreen. They've just been preserved. So I'm so excited to have found those and got such a great deal. And be able to pass the deal along because, like I said, they were marked at like $75 and I'm selling for $40.
We might stay on here a little longer because we lost some time.
Okay.
And you must have thrown out like all the greens and the blues. Like, do we have a skeleton key anymore?
I don't know.
All right, I'm gonna see if I can paint at an angle.
I didn't know you were gonna need it.
You never know.
Zeb
now I'm gonna mix up some stuff.
Okay.
And it'll be fine.
If you want the paint, we sell the paint and products at JamieRayVintage.com as well.
So I've got a mixture of DIY paints here and what looks like some cottage color with some DIY paint with some boho blue. Oh, that's getting solid. That lid was not on there tight. Oh, it's not. Oh, it's like perfectly goopy. Oh, that's going to be good. Look at it. It's standing straight up off of the brush. Okay, so this is a mix of cottage color. Is it vintage linen? I can never remember all the names. White linen. Vintage linen's different. That's a DIY color. And boho or bohemian blue. And the lid was not on good, so it's getting pretty solid. But I'm going to just start painting away.
All right, I'm going to grab one too.
What are you painting?
That's not bohemian blue.
No, you mixed it with something.
I have no idea it's in that one.
It helps if you take the sticker off of the thing first, though.
Sorry, I had to blow my nose.
Oh, did you leave your mic over here? Mm-hmm. Don't forget to put it back on.
I won't.
All right, that sticker's all the way off.
All right.
Man, this is going to be like 100% coverage in one swipe.
I did not want to blow my nose on the mic. I figured people wouldn't appreciate
probably
that.
for the best.
I was actually a lot better until I sat for 6 hours in the cold and screamed my head off at a football game.
Oh man, that game went triple overtime. You know, it's like super emotional. You're out there.
Zeb did fix the nose. He sanded it.
Hey, you can't do that in front of my project. I did fix it. It's now pointy again. It was like broken off flush and flat there.
Maybe Cynthia thought you were gonna like add wood to it, sand it
down.
down.
I contemplated doing that, but for what we're selling it for, it's definitely not worth it.
It would always be susceptible to breakage because it's just a thin little piece. Jamie for the block. All right. Let's see.
All right, this is my base color. We're gonna go more colors.
Is Cooper on here?
What's up, Cooper?
It says, how are you feeling? They must have got the memo. I don't think I told people other than on my personal page that Cooper got injured.
Got hurt in the game yesterday. And
But I guess they could have also seen it on KSL because it was televised. It's not a secret.
Harrington knew before anyone told him. Harrington
Cooper
was like, "Hey, how's Cooper?"
Had to say hi to the fans. Aren't you hanging out with your boys tonight? So Odelia told me. She's over at Liz's house. But he's doing okay. I texted his mom to check in on him. Now you know the secret's out, Cooper. I texted to make sure you were okay. Cooper's mom is a nurse, so she's on top of it.
All right, so I'm going to try to make this look like the ocean's coming up and splashing on my rock down below. Man, the blocking.
Sorry, this is a weird angle. This is what happens when the camera gets overheated.
Here, let's see if we can move that a little more around front.
All right.
Front and center, Jamie.
It's still a bad angle. I promise I'm way better looking than this camera is. It's not high enough. It's getting all my chins. All right. I'm painting with sandy blonde because that's what I found. Cooper, be healthy. It's hard to be hurt. Yep, you gotta be healthy. Odelia is got the same cold we have. She had to cheer today. They had their very first. It's like a practice competition, and it's where all the judges that'll be at state and the regional competitions see their routine, judge them like they were at an actual competition, even though it's not. So they know what they need to work on. They let them know if they need to change anything, make sure all the stunting is good. Those kinds of things. See if there's any questions.
All right, so I'm going back in with the sea glass over the boho and white linen mix. The sea glass is going to be my darkest blue because I couldn't find anything darker than that. I could probably add some black to it, deepen it up.
You said you wanted it to look like water splashing up.
Yeah, we're working on it.
You're getting there?
What I'll probably end up with is like a sponge wall effect.
You're way more ambitious than I am tonight.
This is going to be great for all of the people on the coasts, and we have a lot of coasts.
I got to rest up because tomorrow I got to make you all your favorite foods for your birthday.
Yeah, it'll be okay if you don't, though.
No, it won't be okay. Birthdays are special.
Are they? Yours is because you love them, but I don't care.
Well, let's be honest. I like to cook for you anytime because food is my love language. So it's an excuse to be able to make you happy with food.
All right, I've got some Salty Kiss. We're going to go with a little bit of green in here. I'm going to mix this with the sea glass.
The color on the bucket is sandy blonde. I just picked it because I thought it was a good starting off point, and I thought it'd be cute with Zeb stenciling it.
That got strong. Sea glasses, or the Salty Kiss is overpowering my sea glass.
Oh, I missed a spot. It actually is getting a little warm in here.
I tried to tell you that. All right, we got some hints of green ocean in there. It's not even dry yet.
That's amazing.
I'm going to get it all frothy on the top with some white here soon. Just you wait.
I'm waiting.
I haven't. I'm using the same. Yeah, if you want to grab me the heat gun, that would be awesome.
I'll be your trusty assistant because my bucket is not that impressive. It will be when it's done.
I'm using the same brush for everything. And I'm just going back over here. I got a little bit of blending going on.
Where is the heat gun?
We definitely have texture.
I thought we had 2 heat guns, but
one of them I think is at the shop.
Okay, because this one is dying. It's dying a slow death. Okay, so while you're doing that, I'll remind everybody that we have 3 stencils that are on sale right now.
We didn't even use them. We were going to use them, and then I thrifted this and ruined it.
What do you mean ruined the?
Ruined the stencil.
I was like, you did not ruin it. It's looking better. So we have 3 stencils that are on sale. I'll show you those just in case you're barely tuning in. Ooh, you can't.
We'll use them before the sale ends on the 28th. How's
This is
that?
the letter pack. The blue sticker shows what the clear plastic actually looks like, since you can't see it. And then we have 12 names of Jesus. And those would be good for ornaments or whatever you need Jesus' name on. And then a label pack. And they're all more than half off. And they're brand new stencils. And then all of our brushes, including stencil brushes, are 20% off. So don't miss out on that. And we also have the new milk pink colors on the website. Birdie is one, and we just did a video yesterday. If you guys didn't see it, went up this morning on the website, on YouTube and Facebook. And then we did, there's new color number 2 that hasn't been named yet, that we used on a live video that we uploaded to Facebook
Don't put your sweater in this.
Friday. And then let's see what else. And all the new top coats that Sweet Pickens came out with. So all the
final
new
finishes is what it's called now. It's still top coat, final finish top coat.
I just want to make sure we talk about all the things.
I think you did pretty good there. Oh.
And Kaylin has dropped the link for the Black Friday sale, so that way you guys can see it. But if you guys have not watched our new video that went up this morning, please check it out because it's good. We're trying to get the edited videos.
It has tons of shares.
Yeah, lots of people are sharing it. Oh, super chat. Where is the wood tray for $24.95 on the page? I can't find it. Caitlin, can you see if you can find that wood tray? It might have sold.
Yeah, once they sell, doesn't it?
Sometimes
take them out
it
of
drops.
stock?
No, it drops it to the bottom of the list. But I look like I need to climb in. Actually, this lighting, I mean, I don't look great, right? But this camera with the lighting is making me look like I have black bags under my eyes. And I promise you, I do not.
Did we get a super chat?
Yeah, I am. It was a question. She needs the link. Oh, Lou says it is sold. Sorry, Blessed Beyond, that sold. That's why it's not showing up, because it usually goes to the bottom of the Thrift Haul page.
All right.
Thanks, Lou.
I got some texture on here. I was not expecting the texture on the fish, but it's working.
Work it. Work that texture. Oh, you got to paint under the armpit.
The armpit? Oh, yeah.
The fin pit.
The fin pit. Sounds like a dive bar.
I don't know. You are doing a really good job. I mean, I don't know why I would ever doubt your abilities to make a wooden fish hand carved in Mexico look awesome, but it is good. Thanks, Bobby. She says I'm beautiful.
All right, I'm pulling more paint off than I'm putting on at this point.
Yeah. I think you're creating.
All right, what do you guys think?
How do you guys like my sandy blonde bucket? This is like the most.
Is this better than it was before? Or should I have left it wood? Because I'm not sanding this off.
Oh, you know, there's somebody who's gonna be like, I like it better wood.
Hopefully that camera. No,
Cynthia, no, Connie. Sorry, it's so far away. Connie loves it. The bucket looks like you feel. Love the fish. Better painted. Love it. The fish looks great. So far, the people on here do like the fish. Somebody just said the fish actually looks really good. But let's not melt the plastic on that.
Yeah, don't melt the new stencils, Seb.
Looks better painted, Cindy says.
All right.
Are you going to put some
I'm going to do some white real quick. Haven't.
I would get a new brush. Are you going to?
No, I'm going to leave it frothy.
All right. Here comes the white. Essentially, Kimberly likes them both.
So imagine this with like a fun black label on it.
Kai says if you haven't watched the shop tour, check that out. She keeps going back to watch it. Thank you. We're going to try to do shop tours every week as often as we can, because it does change and it's fun to show you guys what's going on. Let me see. All right, it's still not quite white though. I think
nope, I will mix more in. I'm coming back with even more white.
Okay.
Like just straight up white.
It's the foam of the ocean going up on the fish.
Yeah, because you just got to get the spray on the top.
You can see the details in the fish now. I like it. The fish looks good. Has somebody bought the fish?
I don't know.
You're making this 1995 fish look like $49.95.
Well, you messed up.
You're like a fish master. I guess I didn't.
So I mixed that with some more of like the sea glass and green mix and the white swan, and now this is just like straight up white. Can you give me a paper towel?
Yeah.
This is just all white swan now.
Here you go. It's so good.
And I'm covering the tail up because the tail would be like underwater still.
Ty says a black label would look great. Yeah, so I'm thinking a black label on this.
All right, I think I'm done dabbing at it.
The fish is still available, Caitlin says. Oops, I just touched that. I don't think it's going to be available for long, Zeb. It might be your best painted animal ever. Even better than the rhinoceros.
The rhino was classic, though. That was that was so good. All right, so this is just a dry paper towel, and I'm just like wiping it up with the white to kind of feather it in there.
It is actually making it look like foam, like sea foam. Amazing.
But my goopy paint that was like dry is like not dry on the bottom, is chipping off, so I'll have to go back and redo that a little bit.
I think actually just lightly distress it.
Oh, you think a light distress will be good?
Just to bring out some of the like edges. But I would stop messing with it. I feel like it's good.
Right here needs a little, it's got like a line.
What about the fuzzy bunny?
Bunny? I didn't see a bunny.
Do any of the kids like to craft and paint with us? Yeah, they all do. Except for Harrington, but he's an adult now.
All right, so there we are. Got the foam coming up a little bit. It probably doesn't really show up good on this camera, but I think that's better than the wood. And now the sword doesn't look like it was so broken. It's just a young swordfish. All
right, we like it. All right, guys. If you like this video, be sure to share it out. Give us a thumbs up. Shop JamieRayVintage.com and subscribe to Jamie Ray Vintage for more
DIY
and painted animals.
Yeah,
of various kinds.
Swordfish. We'll get the stencils done. We'll do some stenciling Monday.
Sorry about the weird camera angle. We'll get it figured out next week.
Thanks for coming back and hanging out with us, guys.
Thanks.